daughter behind Emily, essentially. Now that we've gone through Keto 101 and know what this diet entails, I thought a great next step would be teaching you guys a delicious and fun and easy keto-friendly recipe. One of my favorite foods before starting the keto diet was, of course, pizza. Who doesn't love all those carbs from the dough, and of course the cheese and pepperoni? But because we're going on a low-carb, high-fat diet, I found a great keto-friendly pizza casserole using cauliflower instead. So you're still getting all those great things like mozzarella, pepperoni, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, but this is going to be keto-friendly and great for our diet. So let's jump in and get started. First, you need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees for the casserole that we will bake later. Next, we'll start to cut up 1 medium head of cauliflower into small, edible bites so that it will cook evenly and be easy to eat in our casserole. Don't forget the cooking spray so your casserole doesn't stick. Turn on a stovetop burner to medium heat to start the sauce. Next, add 1 tablespoon of butter to your saucepan and let it melt over the medium heat, stirring occasionally to make sure it melts evenly. Then add in 1 small diced yellow onion to your butter and saute it lightly until the edges start to brown. And because who doesn't love garlic, go ahead and add 1 tablespoon into your mixture, stirring constantly for 1 minute. Next, add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar into the onion and garlic mixture that's sauteing over medium heat. Be sure to scrape up anything that's browning on the bottom and stir until the mixture has a syrupy consistency. Next up, it's time to add in all the yummy stuff, so I'm going to grab 6 ounces of cream cheese, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, and 1 cup of heavy cream to add into our sauteed onions, garlic, and balsamic vinegar. Stir this until all of the cream cheese and tomato paste are completely creamy before moving on. And as if this wasn't looking delicious enough, add in 1 cup of mozzarella cheese to the sauce. Look at that cheesy goodness. Be sure to stir in the mozzarella cheese until it's fully melted and the sauce is creamy and smooth. Now it's time to steam the cauliflower that we cut up earlier. Steam for 10 to 13 minutes, but don't worry about cooking fully since it will bake further in the oven. To further season our cheesy sauce, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. Then add in about 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Next up, 1 tablespoon of basil, about 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground pepper, and red pepper flakes to taste. It should look something like this. Take all of those new seasonings and add them to the cheesy sauce that we've been preparing and stir in completely. Now I like it a little bit spicy, so I added some more red pepper flakes to taste. Once everything is stirred in completely, you're ready for the next step. By the time that you've completed the sauce, the cauliflower that's steaming should be done. So, in the casserole dish, take about half of the steamed cauliflower and lay an even layer at the bottom of the pan. Your second layer will consist of 1.5 ounces of pepperoni laid out on top of the cauliflower. Your third layer will consist of 1 cup of mozzarella cheese spread out evenly on top of the pepperoni. Then we begin the same order of layering with the other half of the steamed cauliflower placed on top of the shredded mozzarella. Spread this out evenly to ensure you've got a nice second layer. Then lay out the second half of the sliced pepperoni over the second layer of cauliflower. And instead of adding the mozzarella cheese next, like we did on the last layer, we're going to go ahead and add in the sauce here and spread it out evenly so that it can drip through all of the layers. And because who doesn't love a little bit more cheese, we're going to sprinkle the last cup of mozzarella across the top and get ready to bake. You're all set to place the casserole dish into your preheated oven at 350 degrees. Bake for 20 to 30 minutes until the cheese on top is gooey and golden brown. Once the casserole is complete, turn off the oven and carefully grab the casserole dish to bring it out and get ready for serving. This specific recipe serves 9, so go ahead and cut it into even square pieces. One serving has 353 calories, 28 grams of fat, 13 grams of protein, and 6 net carbs. And this is how you make the Keto Cauliflower Pizza Casserole. I'm going to give it a quick taste test right now because a little known fact about me is I'm a pretty picky eater. So let's see if it's Emily approved. It's got a lot of really good flavor thanks to the sauce, and the ingredients with the pepperoni and the cheese really give it that pizza flair. So now I've got the rest of this for the rest of the week, and I am meal prepped for dinner all week long. Hope you enjoy and try the recipe. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our next video next week.